Hi guys, welcome back to SeekaCast today, and James and me going to cover some topics about, and we're going to touch base about Freenom. Thousands and thousands of people are looking for Freenom and visiting the SeekaHost YouTube video, which actually ranked for literally Freenom, which is a pretty one. And then what happened to Freenom? People are still asking, what do you think, like what's where it's leading now? Because any update about it came back, or?
So I mean, updates, I've checked myself and I have scoured the internet, and at the moment there's been no new updates since. I think the last update was in March of this year, saying, you know, about Facebook and, you know, the fact that they're suing them for certain phishing.
And Facebook is suing, trying to sue them.
Yeah.
That's the main case that impacted of they going down, yeah?
It seems to be. One of the things I did notice though, somebody did comment that apparently they'd actually stopped the registration almost prior to this happening. So some are saying that effectively it could actually be something else that's going on, which they haven't disclosed. But obviously the main thing in the room is, you know, the fact that, you know, they're getting blamed for phishing attacks and Facebook's not happy with it. But unfortunately there's actually not really been much news. You know, I've been looking for articles, blogs.
Yeah, I can see, because people are visiting and commenting, asking about it. Like even the second video's got like 5,000 people have seen it and everything.
Yeah.
Guys, like, stop looking for free things. That's what I can actually say. Free things have a gap, and when it comes to domains, I would say the best way to go is like get a cheap domain name. You know, like I mean, even with SeekaHost, you can get for a ridiculous domain name. A lot of people are looking for. Freenom is from India, and you can get a .in domain for like less than $4, like $3.25.
Yeah.
That's what you can get on SeekaHost app.
Even .co.uk you can get for what, £3.65.
Yeah, that's if you can. But mostly people in India are looking Freenom. I'm saying, like, if you're looking, you want to get something started, and a .com goes at $5.25. It's peanuts. Why would you look for free if you want to build a sustainable website? Grab a domain, proper domain at SeekaHost you can get, and if you Google Freenom alternative, SeekaHost rank on the top, and you can see a list of alternatives also we have given, so you can choose from one of the registrars. What I would recommend, just like, don't go there, because if you are seeing what's happening with the domains, with the Freenom, and the domains have been down, and I mean, the big problem, obviously, the fact is, once you get it, if you get it cheap, you still have that security of having it. So for instance, at the moment, I've got one that I did actually spend a bit of time on, you know, so I got the domain off Freenom, I hosted it with SeekaHost. That bit was easy, but obviously since this has happened, I can't go on to manage it anymore. So I can't do the DNS, I can't change anything. Effectively, it's made the whole thing pointless, isn't it? Because you know now. Because if you put in the time and build a proper website, right? It's gone, right? If you build a business on a free domain and eventually it like kind of grew up, and they have their little things. If you read the reviews, because they sometimes suspend the domain, all these things are going on. So looking at all this happen with the first video some time ago. Now it's been like 4-5 months or so, and the domains are pretty much gone for a lot of people, been turbulent for people. So best way to go forward is grab a paid domain, rather try to go in that route. And we kind of wrote some articles for people. Even I wrote if how to start a blog for free with a free domain and a free hosting with SeekaHost even, right? And now I wouldn't really recommend going to get a free domain, and because if you build something good, you're gonna lose it. So think about it, invest some money, grab a domain, and if you want any help or anything, if you're a student, if you really think like you want to start a blog, you're not very sure, we are happy to advise. Drop a comment below on this video. We can tell you some of the paths, but Freenom ain't gonna go anywhere sustainable looking at that.
Absolutely, and not only that, whilst I was trying to look up to see what has happened since, I found out that actually a lot of the TK domains, ML domains have actually been blacklisted by a lot of different places because they're phishing domains.
Even for emails and all, I thought like even customers were telling to me like these TLDs are not going to work on for like, especially from the email IP things, right? So see where it's going on, and it's basically not the right path to pretty much to go.
So I mean, then trying to set up your email for your hosting, let's say you got your site up, you got your free domain, it's going to be a nightmare. So again, they're going to think you're phishing. That you're going to think you're this sort of site, you know.
.tk.ml, you don't get the Google search engines in these TLDs anyway. So why would you try to go on those domains? Because a lot of people actually with phishing domains, those domains can get banned and everything. So
of course, and
don't go is what we are saying. We will be covering some future videos about Freenom, seeing how things are going on. We covered 4 months ago, and the advice was like, kind of, let's see what's going on. Right now, what we can say is like, it ain't coming back with looking at those cases and all those people. Because when they give free domains, a lot of people who are going to use mass domains are for like these phishing cases and all these like bad things, right? So you don't want to go and get your domain on a registrar which is also having that kind of thing. So think about that one, invest a little bit of money, get some domains. If you can't get a domain because you kind of like thinking, okay, I don't have some of the money, how you do it, we covered a lot of things like start a blog on, like you can get like a subdomain based blog on WordPress, like your name, and there are ways with guest posting and everything you can make some money to start a domain.
To actually start paying for it as well yourself, get your own. And
so this video, if you have any questions about Freenom further, drop your concerned questions. We will touch base, and probably in like 4 weeks we'll come back and see where the situation is Freenom, and because tens of thousands of people are seeing on SeekaHost, because we're ranking for Freenom alternatives and all those things, people asking us questions. So we will come back and try to cover this topic again.